Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mrs. Smith 88. So today I have my home fragrance empties for you. This is my candles and my wax melts that I used up for the month of December 2019. All in all, I'm pretty happy with what I managed to finish. I got a decent amount of candles and melts in here. So let's jump in and get started. I'm just gonna grab items at random to show you guys and we will go from there. Sorry if the video is a little bit shaky. I am recording on my phone. So we got items falling out. So the first item I have here is the Goose Creek Peppermint candle. Now I have to say, when it comes to Goose Creek, I find that their candles are hit and miss. I don't find that they are as bad as Yankee. I have really bad luck with Yankee where I don't smell them at all. I find with Goose Creek they are either bam in your face, like headache worthy, or they're subtle and subdued. Like you can still smell them, they're just not the most potent. Peppermint was headache worthy. It was super, super strong. I also have a candy cane one that should be finished up next month. Super strong. Like all the holiday candles I got from Goose Creek so far have been like through the roof, super strong, super potent. Maybe they're finally listening to their customers complaining about fragrance oils and so forth. They really stepped it up with the holiday candles. I can't attest to anything else that I've recently purchased because I have not burned anything non-seasonal. So this one here is Village Candle Limited Edition Maple Pumpkin. I think I bought 2 or 3 of these at TJ Maxx. They were $9.99. Smelled absolutely stunning in the jars. Definitely more clean burning than the Goose Creek. You can see I have a lot of soot that build up in the Goose Creek. Now I do keep my candles in hurricanes, like you could see a hurricane right here. So I think that's why I get a lot of soot, because they are contained. Another thing I want to show you guys, I'm going back to this Goose Creek, is look at those oils. That tells you how potent that candle was. So super, super potent on that one. This one, I wanted to love it because a friend had it. She's burning it in her house. Super, super potent in her house. I didn't get the same effect. It was a nice burner, had decent throw, but it was not insanely strong for me. I don't know if it's because I had it in a larger room than her. So a little bit disappointed with that one. Here is a thing of melts. Totally opposite of holiday and fall scents. This is Yankee Candle Pineapple Cilantro. I happened to go up to the outlet a couple weeks ago and they had a bunch of these like on clearance for like $2, and I think I had like an extra like 20% off coupon. I got this to melt in the bedroom because I do not do foodie scents or really even holiday scents in the bedroom. I like to keep them tropical. I like to keep them spa-like. So pineapple cilantro is a tried and true for me. I love the scent from Yankee Candle. I'm always disappointed if I buy it in a candle. I do really well doing this in melts. Here is a Mainstays Tahitian Sunset Wax Cubes. I don't even know how this showed up in my collection because I usually do not buy the Mainstays. I usually only buy the Better Home and Gardens and the Sensationals. Apparently, maybe I smelled this one and it appealed to me and I picked it up. Tropical scent. This was used in the bedroom. These are like super cheap at Walmart. Decent thrower. I don't really know how to explain this one besides tropical, sunscreen, beachy smell. Another one that I used in the bedroom is the Goose Creek Yuzu Lime. This is the first Goose Creek melt that I've used and I fell in love with this scent. This scent was so nice. I really wish that they would have offered this in candle. They don't have this in candle. Theirs come in triangular cubes and I use probably about a half one of these in my warmer. I do have one of the Yankee centerpieces. Actually, I have more than one of the Yankee centerpieces. So I use half-sies of these and I found that these lasted more than one day in my warmer. They did not burn off really quick, so they were quite fragrant. So once again, just another tropical. This almost was like a margarita smell with a lime. Very nice, very pleasant. Here is a candle from Bath & Body Works, Maple Cinnamon Pancakes. This was from their little $4.95 candle sale. I ended up getting them for right under $4 after coupon. This little candle was so freaking potent. It was wonderful. I absolutely love this. I'm glad that I got more than one of the maple pumpkins. Turning it around, looking for the scent description when it's on the bottom. So the scent description on this one is fresh cinnamon, buttermilk pancakes, warm maple syrup. So like I said, very, very nice burner. Burnt pretty much down to the end. There was a little bit left in it, and then it put itself out. So here is another Bath & Body Works candle. This is pumpkin apple. I could have probably burnt this one a little bit longer, but I think I extinguished this one. Not nearly as potent as the maple cinnamon pancakes, but once again, a very nice scent, decent throw for the size. These do have the same burn time as the 3 wicks. A lot of people don't know that. And I buy them because they are cheaper, especially during the $4.95 candle sale with coupons. So the scent description on this one is red delicious apple, fall pumpkin, fresh ground cinnamon. So I do have a few more candles as well as some melts. Here is a big container of wax. This is the Swan Creek candle refill wax. I buy these and I either scoop them or I melt them down and pour them into silicone molds to make tarts. I do not make candles out of them. The scent on this one is Sugar Plum Merlot. Hands down, this was one of my favorite scents that they came out with this year. I actually think that I brought 2 refill containers, so I do have another refill container that will eventually come into circulation, probably not till next year. I also bought this in a candle, and I bought it for my sister-in-law. She really enjoyed it. So Sugar Plum Merlot is definitely a wine scent, definitely smells like Merlot, but definitely heavy on the berries as well. Very nice scent. Definitely think that you could get away melting this year round. I don't think that it has to be a holiday scent. Here is a Sensationals wax melt. This is in Crystal Healing. An aura of sun-kissed citrus. Do I think this smelled citrusy? No, I thought this smelled very spa-like, almost like laundry soap. I liked it because it was fresh and clean. Went very well in the bedroom. Here is melts that I actually burned out in my living room or dining room. And this one is Sensational Cinnamon Bun. This smelled like a classic cinnamon bun. Very nice bakery, complimentary cinnamon to it. I wouldn't say that I got like white icing or anything like that to go with it. Here is another melt that I did in the bedroom. This is Honeysuckle Nectar from Sensationals. Absolutely loved this. This was a wonderful, clean, fresh floral fragrance. So 2 more candles and a couple more melts to go. So this is Goose Creek Maple Butter. Now this one I did not pick up with a holiday. This is one of the ones that was not super strong. I ended up pairing this with the Village and had both of them going in my Hurricanes in the dining room. Maybe it's because they were competing against one another, but all I got was that typical like candle shop smell that you get in a candle shop when you walk in and they have a lot of candles burning. So that waxy smell. This was a sample size Scentsy. I went in on a group order of the Bring Back My Bars from last round. This was Quiver. Kind of smelled like men's shaving cream. My daughter ended up melting this up in her room. I wouldn't personally purchase this in a full-size bar. Yes, I'm a Scentsy consultant and I'm telling you this. It comes down to personal preferences with fragrances, and this just did not tickle my fancy. Oh, I actually have more wax melts than I thought to show you guys. So here is another candle. This is an old school Bath & Body Works single wick. This is 'Tis the Season. The fragrance description on this one reads, celebrate the holidays with a timeless and heartwarming scent that features bright red apples, rich cinnamon, clove, and deep green pine needles. I don't find that the pine is very predominant in it. I mainly get the apple and cinnamon. I'm not a pine person, so if I would have smelled the pine, it definitely would not have been a scent for me. Here is another one of those Scentsy samplers. This one is Melon Apple Granita. Very nice tropical fruity scent. I believe I actually picked up a bar or so of this. If somebody did not pick it out of my stock, I still do have it, and you may see it in future empties. So here is a Yankee Candle Centerpiece in Midnight Jasmine. Oh, this is hands down one of my absolute favorite Yankee Candle scents. When I see this in Milk Cup, I always pick up a bunch of them. One of my milk cups recently broke, so I had to replace it because I just pop them in and out of the freezer and reuse them for whatever wax I want. So I used this one to replace it. Loved this fragrance. I will always love this fragrance. I will always stock up on that fragrance because it is right up my alley. Here is another Yankee Candle. These were, like I said, on sale for like $2. This was Hot Cocoa. I was on the fence with picking up multiples. I was really glad I did not pick up multiples. I did it on its own, and very fake chocolate smell, a little bit too intense for me. Then I started mixing it with some Peppermint Swan Creek that I had. You guys aren't seeing that bag because I haven't finished that container yet. It's very close. You'll be seeing it next month. So I mixed it in, and it ended up being like a peppermint cocoa smell, which was super, super nice, and I really enjoyed it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my empties that I have all over the place for the month of December. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye, everyone.